Yeah, what's up, man? We are back to M3 Records, man. The God with us, Emmanuel Illuminati Church of God, man. This is the God with us, Emmanuel Illuminati Church of God. And we on money management. Remember, on the last part two, I told you that you need to stop targeting a million followers. Stop targeting a million followers. You are not gonna get a million followers in a day. Please stop. Understand? Money is acquired little by little. Understand? And it increases as you do good work. I'm giving you the secrets to business. I'm giving you the secrets to making money. Understand? I'm giving you the insight, the basic principles. I'm giving you the basic principles. There are more basic principles to learn. Anything can be turned to a business. Anything can be turned into a business. Anything can be turned into a business. Even selling sand is a business. Sand is a worthless material. Sand has no value, but people sell you sand. They sell you sand to build houses. Worthless. Even dust, even selling dust is a business. Understand? Gartering bees is a business. Even keeping flies is a business. You can sell lizards. Sell animals is a business. What what can't you sell if you can't sell water? It is how you manage the business. I keep telling you, if you have 200 customers, be happy. If you have 100 customers, be happy. If you have 50 customers, be happy. If you have 25 customers, be happy. Do you know why? See, business is not about how many people you can reach or how many people you can get to come and buy your product. Business, oh, you go ahead. Business is not about how many people that you can reach or keep. It's about how many people you can keep coming back. How many customers will come back to you? People are wondering about, they want to be like, oh, I want a lot of customers to come to my stuff. Oh, you want a lot of customers to come one time. Let me ask you a question. If God was to bless you with 1 million customers today, would those 7 million people come back tomorrow to spend? Or you need a million people today and you meet a new 1 million people tomorrow? Nah, that's not business work. It is management that makes people coming back. Do you understand me? Hmm. It is proper management. When you properly manage something, when you do right by something, when you do right with something that God has given you, when you manage the business properly, the customers will come back. The model of business, this is the model that every business person is hiding from you. The model of business is to keep your customers coming back. That means if you have 100 customers, if you have 100 customers, and you reach 100 people, and you have 100 people that shop with you, you have to make those 100 people come back. You have to make those 100 people come back. So when people see those 100 people always shopping at your stores, they will ask those 100 people, "Why do you go to that store?" And those 100 people would tell them, would tell another 100 people would ask those 100 people, "Why do you go to this man's store? What's the difference? What makes you go to this person's store? What makes you go to this person's business? What makes you use this person's product?" And those 100 people will proudly tell them why they enjoy using your services, why they enjoy inquiring your services, why they enjoy purchasing your goods and services. And those testimonies of those people, those word of mouth of those people, those vouching people vouching for you will make people check you out. And when people come to you, your services, the way you manage your business, the way you run your business will make people keep coming back. That is the secret. I'm sorry, people. This is the secret. I've hung around so many rich people. I've hung around billionaires. I've hung around millionaires. I've not just started this shit today. Through my whole course of this industry, I've hung around so many rich people and I've asked them so many questions. Do you understand? Listen Channel was one of my endorsers. Listen Channel. He's a billionaire, but he didn't want to cut me a check. So I told him, fuck him, let him run his own fucking business. If you still go out today and type on the website, type in listenchannel.com, you will see that man's channel. He didn't want to pay me, so I didn't give him my services. I've had so many labels try to offer me, they ain't give me what I want, so I ain't give them, I ain't do shit with them. I told them I'm coming to take over. Do you understand? So I'm telling you from my experience because I know this and I put it to work and I've seen it work, not just in my lives, but also in my friends' lives. And I've learned and I've hung around people that are effective, very effective at what they do. I will not mention people's names if they're not effective at what they do. They're not good at running the business they do. Jim is a great beat maker. P. Brown is a great promoter. Temple, all of them. Adrian Money, they're all tanky. They're all doing their own thing. But what are you doing? You are wasting time. You are not investing in your craft. All these people have something in common. They're investing in their talents and they're making it with their talents. They may not be making a lot of money, but they're making enough to sustain themselves. And if your business is able to make you money to sustain yourself, that is a good business. Do you understand me? That is a good business. Because a lot of people in the business world are not even making enough to sustain themselves. That's why you see a lot of business go out. A lot of people cannot stay down through the struggle, through the hard times. There are sometimes you're gonna make $1,000. Sometimes you'll make 25, might be 10. Sometimes you make 300. Sometimes you make 50. But as long as the money is coming, you are good. That's what I'm saying. As long as you're able to sustain yourself, that means there's money coming. People tend to shut down businesses because they're only they're only breaking even. And I'd rather break even than be in debt. Why would you want to shut down a business? Because you were breaking even. But that is a good sign. Do you know how hard it is for a business to even get to the point of breaking even, making his money back and making an even profit? No losses, no gains, just even split. See, when you start a business, you have to go through the broke days where the business does not make any money. People quit a business too soon. You have to learn your business. A lot of people go into businesses failed because they see a lot of people successful in it. They don't understand the time, the hard time. See, like my boy T Guap, that nigga does some of the hardest tattoos. You would not even know he tattooed Trippy. The 14 that moves, that nigga did that shit. But I watch people manage their business. I watched Temple Mystic manage her podcast and she's running it. Now she is a name in the music industry. Do you understand? I watched P. Brown manage Rock the Stage. I watched T Guap manage his tattoo industry. Do you understand? You have to manage these things. When you manage it, the money comes more. When you when you don't manage it, have you ever seen all these rappers that get signed to millions of dollars and like the next 2 years they're broke? How did you get $10 million? That's what I'm saying. See me. Do you see the difference between the different types of characters? These people that I'm saying are examples because you will know them. You know of their reputation. You know of their business dealings. Understand? They have no money. They have no backings. They don't have $10 million. But if they had $10 million, I know these niggas would be unstoppable. If they had $10 million behind them, I know these niggas would be unstoppable. Compared to niggas that get $10 million deals and blow their money on worthless stuff. Jewelry, cars, clothes, pussy, that's it. And the next time they crying, why am I broke? Did you see? That's what I'm saying. Management. When you don't manage your money properly, you spend your money on worthless things. What are you supposed to get? You get the fun. You get the experience of having those things. But then you fall down and you have them no more. That's why the Bible says, "When a fool and his money shall surely depart." The Bible says, "A fool and his money." There's nothing that money does not like than a fool. A man, a person that does not want to use money wisely. A fool and his money shall depart. They shall depart. They shall. Hold on. Now then go to the King James Version. Proverbs. See. Proverbs 21 verse 20. Let's go to Proverbs 21 verse 20. A fool and his money shall depart. It said Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs. Proverbs 21 verse 20. 21. I've seen it. I'm telling you, I've seen it. It said the wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. wise manage. To store up something is to manage. I'm giving you the secrets. You have to understand the secrets. When you understand the secrets, the principle of management, and discipline yourself on how to manage things, you will be successful. Even Walmart is being managed. Every business that is created, Popeyes, Walmart, you understand? Car dealerships, gas stations, they have management in stores. That's why you have managers. That's why you have supervisors or bosses called managers. The role of a manager is to manage the store in the absence of the CEO. That's why the managers are paid so much. The head man, there are multiple managers. They might have a shift manager, a shift supervisor that manages the shifts. Even the schedules have to be managed. Your employees that you have to be managed. The money, the money. That's why the managers want the access to the money that keeps track of how what is being made in the store the whole time, every day in the store. They have to manage the money, make sure the money is being deposited when it reaches the right amount. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the brink truck comes and get the money and takes it to the bank, or or the manager will take the money to the bank. Understand management. Make sure that the employees get paid. Management. You have to manage the money to have enough money to make sure you have enough money for your employees get paid. Because if you don't manage your money and not able to pay your employees, then your employees will be forced to quit because no one wants will work without pay. Nobody will work for you without pay, no matter how much they love you. No matter how much they love you, nobody will work for you without pay. Yo, what's up? All right. See, nobody will work for you without pay. You have to understand that. You have to accept this thing. You understand? So you have to manage your business. You have to manage the things you have. When you manage the things you have, and God see you blessed, see that's why God says, see that's why this Bible verse is so important. Understand? That's why this Bible verse is so important right here. It said, listen to what this. It said, for it will be like a man going on a journey, so called his servants, and entrusted to them his property. God built a world. He's in a journey, he's in heaven, a distance from you. He entrusted you with his systems. While he's in the distant realm, in the spirit realm, he entrusted the angels with the spirit realm while he's on his throne to rule. He entrusted creation with creation to rule on their own, to live as they please, but abide by his rules and his laws. But give him praise by giving and obeying his commands. He entrusted to him his property. He said, to one he gave 5 talents, to another two, to one, to each according to his ability. Your talents are given to you. All of you have enough talent that's given to you according to your ability, what you're able to do. That's why you need to ask yourself, what am I able to do? That's why my next message is pros and cons. Your pros and your cons. My homeboy Big Jim made a song about it. Pros and cons. The pros and the cons. You have to understand your pros and cons. What are you able to do and what are you not able to do? That's why self identification is very important. You got to be able to identify yourself. You got to be able to identify who am I? Who is Elvis? Who is Big Jim? Who is Keisha? Who is John? What does John like to do? What does John not, don't like to do? What is John able to do? What abilities does John have? What abilities doesn't John have? You have to know this thing. You do not know yourself if you do not know your pros and cons, because that is how you know your abilities, and that is how you know where to invest in. The Bible said the king invested in his servants in their abilities. He gave them talents according to your abilities. So people always looking for, oh, 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 I want to know what to invest in. I want to invest in. I want to invest in. There's something that's not been invested in. You want to invest in everything that's already out. But guess what? I have newsflash for you. You invest in the things that are out. They are your competition. You have to figure out a way to compete with them to make money in a market that's already competitive. Your talents are something that you are unique in. There might be a lot of people in that field, but you are unique in that field, your talents. Everybody that's unique in this field is in that talent, that category. That category. Like for example, I take Big Jim for instance. I tell Big Jim all the time, you ain't competition with a lot of beat makers. What will set you aside from yourself? Why you keep saying you make the hardest beats, bro? We know, but there are a lot of people that make hard ass beats too, bro. But what sets you apart? Your abilities. What are you able to do? You are able to make a product more than anybody, Big Jim. So you are able to service your ability. You have speed on your hand, Big Jim. You make new beats every fucking day. You make 10 new beats every day. It's nothing to crank up a trap of $100 beat. Cause you make beats every day. There's nothing to set the trap up of $100 beat, but you are refusing to because why you are doubting yourself. You still want to get that chump change. You could set a trend, but you refuse to set a trend because you still want chump change. You have to refuse chump change. You want chump change. Yeah, I said it, Big Jim. Because that's why. Because you can set a trend. You have the ability. You have the capability. You are known enough. You are the producer that can set this trend. That can make the industry do the right thing and make this indies buy exclusive rights. Indies must buy exclusive rights. They must set the trend from the south side. You are. You have the leverage. You have built your name to the perspection. See, you have to set a trend. That you have to build structure. You have to structureize this thing, Big Jim. That's what I'm telling you. This is God will for you. This is God insight for you. I don't care what anybody say. This is God's insight for you. And when you watch this video, by the time you get to the video, you will see that time has passed and you have not implemented what I've said. And you see that nothing was made, nothing was covered. And when you start implementing what I said and making this buying exclusive right, you will see the money that you will make. Because people will see the process. People will see the worth of buying exclusive rights. You have to understand. And when you're independent artists, you must invest in yourself. That is what it's called, invest in yourself. You not want to buy exclusive rights, is not investing in yourself. You want to buy leases, is not investing in yourself because you can only make so much of a lease. You can only get so much views of a lease. Every lease you might can get over 100,000 or 200,000 views. That's it. You're gonna use for a couple years. That's it, $20. That's it. You're $20 nigga. You're a penny pincher. You guys are broke. That's why you will stay broke because you entangled in a broke mind frame. You want things for free. You need to get out of that mind frame of this man of Jesus that put you for wanting things for free. You people in the world, every artist, everybody in the world that do business, you must pay what it's worth. You must pay the worth of the seller of the buyer, just like you pay for Walmart, just like you pay for Popeyes. You do not go to Popeyes and negotiate with Popeyes. You do not go to Walmart and negotiate with Walmart. So don't negotiate with a beat maker. Don't negotiate with an artistry. Don't negotiate with an engineer. Don't negotiate with a promoter. Pay the money because it is what if it's worth the experience. If it's worth it, pay it because at the end of the day you will profit because it is worth it. If that heartbeat is worth $1,000, pay that $1,000. If it's worth $200, pay that $200. But if you have a heartbeat that is worth $200 and you refuse to pay that $200, then you are the fool. If he see that's what I'm saying. If Big Jim starts selling $100 beat and give y'all $100 beat and y'all still refuse to buy it, then you are the fool because you are not gonna get nothing nowhere else. And if Big Jim say he's not selling nothing until you buy that $100 leases, nigga, he's gonna show you his worth. That's what I'm telling him. When you shut the trap down and move it and put the stipulation of $100 leases, start off, boom. Guess when they don't want to buy it, you shut the trap out. Then go buy for somebody else. Go spend the $20 on somebody else because they'll waste their time. You independent artists are wasting your time if you don't buy exclusive rights. That is why this label tricks you. They 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 they, they buy the rights to the beats because you don't have the rights to the beat and all you have the rights to your lyric. That's why they want a lot of percentage of your music. You must own exclusive rights. The artist must buy exclusive rights. If you want ownership, you must own the beat. You must have exclusive rights to the beats. I'm sorry. You must have exclusive rights to everything you do. Every business person that ever bought anything buys exclusive rights. Walmart logo, they own the exclusive right to that logo. Whoever did that Walmart logo for them sold them the exclusive rights. When you sell a promotional beats, they want to buy the exclusive rights from you. The Walmart jingle, they bought the exclusive rights from what's his name and bought them out. The Arby's jingle, you got the meat, exclusive rights. You must pay the value because when you buy this exclusive right, it gives you the ability, the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, the right to make all the money of that music. That means if that song go viral, all the views are yours. You don't have to split with nobody. The views are yours. The streams are yours. The money made of that is yours. When you go to a label and you own your beats and you own your songs and you own everything you have, the label have no rights. They have no leverage. They must do what you want or they must get the fuck on. Do you understand? That is the same way with business. That is how business treat their customers. That's how Walmart, that's how I learned Walmart and everybody treat their customers. They put a price and they tell you either buy this price or you walk out of our stores. They do not say goodbye. They do not beg you. They stick a price on it. They give you an affordable price and stick it and say you either buy it for this affordable price or you leave. Because this is the lowest we're going to go. And this is how you have to be. In business, you have to be stern. There is no friendship in business. You can have friends in business, but you do not have friendship with business. Business is business. You must respect your friend's business. If you are a friend, you must respect your friend's business and do business with your friend. Because that's how business grows by doing business. This is business. This is professionalism. Business is professionalism. So you have to be as professional as you can. You have to understand people people can let you get away with not being that good if you give them the good services. You can get away with a lot. Like me, I don't have the top notch equipment to do my teaching, but I give them good teachings. And I could break it down and give you understanding, instructions, and give you the vision of God. I give you understanding to the things of God. And so because of that, people will always tune into my service. When they tune into my teaching, they will always tune in. They will always come back. And that shit will grow and grow and grow. And the word will spread sooner or later that this man knows how to teach. And people will come for my teaching. See, that's why I tell people I can do miracles. I can do miracles right now. I can raise the dead. All it takes is to raise the dead. All it takes is to heal one sick person. All it takes is to heal a couple sick persons, and I'll be famous. But no, I want to be famous of teaching the word. I want to be famous for teaching the word, to give an understanding to the word before I do miracles. I want people to know that I know the word. Because if people have confidence in me that I know what I'm doing and I have insight of the word, my customers will keep coming back. And as long as I keep teaching them good things, even though I teach them bad things, we're all going to learn from this because it's a learning experience. Do you understand? So that's what I want to tell you guys. Your talents are very, very important. See, you have to understand. I want to show you why management is important because we're going to the next page where you'll know why talents are important. People keep asking, what should I invest in? Your talents. People ask me every time I hear people say, I want to start a business, but I don't know what business to start. And I'm trying to show people that the money the king put, he put his money towards the abilities of his servant. He did not put his money into the things of the outside world. He did not put his money into owning another Popeyes. Somebody already owns Popeyes. Somebody already owns Popeyes. You want to make money, you have to own something. I'm sorry. You have to own something. You cannot make money unless you own something. Then you can sell it for whatever you want to sell it for. You can sell it at a price and make the money how you want to make it. But if you don't own nothing, if you own a corporate, if you own a store at Popeyes, guess what? You have to work on the Popeyes laws. Even though you're making money, all you get is a fame and a recognition and a name and a business. But Popeye will make a percentage. For you to make your whole percent, you have to go into business for yourself. And anybody that wants to invest in you will have to invest in you under your terms. Under a percentage of 30% of them getting 30% back, 30 to 40% back. You keep 70 or 60%. You only give out 30 to 40%. 60 and 70% is yours. That is for investors. People that will put money to push your business, to fully establish your business, to push you to the next level. We understand they have to make money. But they do not own your business. They should not have rights to your business, to be partners with you. Because you cannot be partners with them. They will not let you be partners with them. So why would you want them to be partners with you? To make your food and money, you have to make your own money yourself. Do you understand? That's why the king invested in the talents of his servants. What more to invest in the ability of somebody? So that's why I tell people, what are your abilities? What are your pros? What are your cons? What are your abilities? What are you able to do? What things are you good at? The things that you are good at is the things that you should invest in. Your talents, they are called talents. That's why you invest talents in new talents. Money goes in new talents. You do not invest money in something that you are bad in. You've never seen no sport better or no gambler that gambles or that bets invest their bets on a bad team. They always bet on the team that they feel will have the more chance to win to gain them their money. You don't invest in somebody else unless you're betting. That is gambling. When you invest in somebody else's product or something else, it's gambling. Even when you invest in yourself, it is a gamble, but it is a good gamble because you're investing in your talents. That's why I tell you, you want to know what to put your money in, what to invest in your money in. You need to write down a list of pros and cons, what you're good at and what you're bad at. That will give you insight to know yourself. Who are you? Who am I? It will give you the insight to know yourself. You need to invest in your pros and cons. What am I good at? What am I bad at? Me, I'm good at music. I'm good at teaching the word of God. I'm good at a lot of things. So I'm investing my funds and every little money I make into every little money I get, sorry, into my ministry and my music. So when my music blows up and my ministry take off, it's gonna bring me the funds that I need to push it. Right now, I don't have the funds. But me investing in my ministry, investing in the things to build my ministry up, to keep my ministry going, is gonna keep me going. That's what keeps me going. Do you understand? So what are you good at? What are your abilities? You need to find out your talents. Talents, what you are good at, the things that you are good at, your hobbies that you like, those hobbies that you are good in, that you like doing. Now, figure out how to monetize those talents, those abilities that you're good at. Figure out how to monetize them. Figure out how to create a need, a demand for something. You have to create a demand. You have to let it be known to the street. Let it create a demand. Find a fan base that need that talent or that talent you have and find a need and a problem that talent can solve and solve that problem and find a need and give a demand and create a demand for the talents. You have a lot of talents. Even though your talent may be like somebody else, you may start off small, but you may surpass somebody else. But you have to keep practicing your talents to be better at your talents. Because practice is what makes you improvement. Because improvement makes you better, makes you perfect. Perfect to the point that you don't get it wrong. Like my boy Big John, like my boy Crooklyn, my boy Time Boy, like my homegirl, Tampa P. Brown. You have to get it, bro, according to your abilities. So you have to invest in your time. You want to invest in something, invest in your ability. What are you good at? What are you good at? See if that talent, if there's any demand in society for that talent. You can make money with anything. All you have to do is just introduce it to the public, and you will find the fan base. All you have to do is promote it. Promotion is putting it in the face, let them see it. And you get the data for how many people see it, how many people see it, what region they are, where they saw it, and what state, what country, you know what I'm saying, what region, who all saw it, their locations. And the marketing is targeting those locations, those people are getting the emails and talking and retargeting those people over and over again and getting them to buy your stuff. So that's what marketing. So that's how you get. But when people have when there's a brand awareness, when people are aware of your brand, you know what I'm saying? Then the fan base of that brand will come, will create a demand. There will be a demand for it. But there will not be no demand if there's no awareness of your talents. So you have to create awareness of your talents. Understand? When people are aware of your talent, the fans that in need of your talent or the customers that are in need of your services or talent or your goods that you're servicing or providing or buying will be the one to come and shop with you. Everything have the fan base. You should have to find that fan base. Understand? Emmanuel, like I said, Emmanuel will come back again, will come back again. Stay tuned. Like I said, if you like the teaching, subscribe, the tithes and offering, cash out, $ African Elvis. Now pray over it and you will be blessed. And like I said, we have the oil. We have the oil. The anointing oil, man, breaks all curses, everything, gives you prosperity and blessing. $5 if you need an oil. Be blessed. Emmanuel.